not able to speak fluent Swahili.
Okay.
The Luo. It was a little bit hard,
Yes.
but you helped me out. Thank you so much.
Yes.
May God bless you.
Yeah.
And I got back to school, and the first examination that we did, imagine I scored 250.
250.
There's a time now going back to school, I scored 250 marks, which was above average out of 500.
The first time that you got above average.
The first time. It was the first time. And this was my work. Not now copying.
No copying.
No copying.
Were you able to connect the ground that you have found with your improvement?
Exactly. You see, the moment I got that marks, there is something that came to me that moment. Even though I was too excited, or I was overexcited, I know there's something came in me, and I started connecting. The God, the God of that preacher, is the one who have done this. The God of that preacher.
That God.
I don't know why I see that, but there's something I felt. That made me to say that. There's something I felt, and I stayed a little bit, to meditate upon what I've just said, because I don't know what that was driving me to say that, and I was able to just stick in the same thing, and I was able to meditate. This improvement
has everything to do with that God.
Oh, yeah. That preacher.
Wow. What a revelation. That was a revelation.
It was a revelation.
Yes.
It's just like the time when Christ is asking the disciples, what do people say I am? And what about you people? What about you guys?
They have no idea.
Then they have no idea. It's only Peter coming up in, saying, you're the Son of God.
Son of God.
But Christ said that thing. It must be
my Father has revealed
it to you.
You cannot just know by your head.
You cannot just get it. So this was a revelation.
Yes.
I could not get it all, but just get it from my own understanding.
Yes.
It was too huge for me. And I said, the God of that man, the God of that preacher, the God of that man of God is the one who have done this.
Yes.
So, I was too excited. So what happened, I went back at home. I was happy, very happy. I was excited.
Yes, can you imagine?
I was jumping in, it's like I was jumping, that time, I was like, this kid, you could just see that excitement.
Doing jumping, a little dance there, jumping.
Dance and talking, a little bit laughing, I'm just happy, too excited.
Yes.
And I went back at home. And I found my mom. She loves. I don't know what do we call it? The tailors, the work they do.
Sewing.
Exactly.
She was a dressmaker. She's a dressmaker.
She's a dressmaker,
yes.
And she was doing that. She was doing that kind of work that in the house at that time. And it's like she was given an order to do her job, and I thank mom for that. As now this time round, I'm coming back home. I found her doing that. And I asked her, Mom, guess what? Just guess what?
You have a name?
No, just just guess what? My mom was asking me, what, Joel? Tell me, what is that?
What are you telling me?
What is that, my son? What is that? Tell me. I'm ready to receive it. Even if it's maybe something that you want to maybe share, maybe you want from me, just share it out, my son. I love my mom. And so I told her, I've got 250 marks. Oh my goodness.
Over yourself.
I've got it. My mom was so happy that day until she cooked for me my favorite meal.
She cooked for...
I love the chapati and some stew. So that time she cooked for me that chapati.
Oh my goodness, what a mom.
What a mom. And she was very happy. And that is what made her to cook that food for the whole family, but it was just
specific for you.
For me.
Okay.
And I was so excited. I could not remember the mistreatment that was being done in the house. Or the that action of that not being appreciated. I forgot that. I was too excited. So I took my when Daddy came back at home, when my father came back at home, I took the report form to him.
Oh my goodness.
thinking that he will celebrate with me.
Together with you.
Yeah.
And the whole family, the mood in the family.
Oh, the mood in the family, and also the food that was cooked in the family. I thought that
He's going to be
celebrate. We will celebrate this moment. But to my shock, he looked at that report form. And he told me, young man, don't be happy.
Don't be happy.
Don't smile here. This is what you say that you have passed, you have greatly passed. And he told me, a boy or a man is not supposed to get this kind of a marks. A man is supposed to get 400 marks and above.
Oh my goodness.
Or if the man fails, that is 300 and above. What is this that you have brought to me? So don't smile, don't be happy.
Yeah, he just cut short
my joy.
Just like that.
Just like that. And I said within my heart, I will never share this kind of things.
That portion of your heart you never open.
I will never, even if I'm excited, even if I have that joy within me, I will never share my joy. I will never share my sorrow to him. Because the moment I share out, he finds words to be able to put me down.
Oh my goodness.
It's like I was really pushed to the corners, and I don't know how to explain it, but it really hurt me.
Wow.
I thought he would, but I remember my mom at that moment. My mom called me, and she told me, my son, you have truly done it well.
You have done it well.
You have done it well.
In that very minute.
Yeah, exactly.
She just discovered that, hey,
something is happening in the house.
Yeah,
and I have to really encourage my son.
You are hit.
I really have to talk with my son, because that thing is like is putting my son down. So my mom told me, my son, you have done it well.
She gave you a wrap up.
You have done it well. This is what I was looking for. You never got this one before. You have done it well.
Wow, congratulations.
And she went in the sitting room and she told my father, you can remember previously, my son came here and he was performing poorly, but now he's above average.
Oh my goodness.
This is an improvement. We have to celebrate my son. We have to celebrate my son. He have done it well.
Yeah.
And that thing a little bit neutralized the pain that I was feeling, but it could not dry. I could not forget it. You cannot forget that kind of.
No.
You cannot. Even though somebody is trying to someone is appreciating you in the midst of the people who don't appreciate you, that thing will never end until something maybe miraculous happens.
Yes.
So I went back. Now we are now at the church, the same church, and we are there. And after the service, I gave out my composition. I was continuing doing the same. It's like the action that was being portrayed at the church. It really used to encourage me a lot. So I gave out my composition, and I sat down with the man of God, and I started sharing with him the issue that I was going through, and I shared with him
the issue of the exam,
but I shared also with him the performance, and he was too excited. He was so happy.
Wow.
My son, you have done it well. You have done it. This is great. Above average. You have done it. Thumbs up. And he continued marking the composition. You have done it. In fact, I brought in the report form, and it's like he was very happy. And in my heart, I could not stop saying, this is the man, this is the kind of the father I want. A man who will appreciate me. A man who will say, yes, you are doing it. Yes, you can do it. Yes, you have done it. I wanted that kind of a father. That was my desire. And he marked the composition. And he was still excited with the marks. But there's something here that I want also to share with him, but it's a little bit compressing me from within. And after now praising my marks and appreciating me and marking the composition, and he told me, Joel, you are really trying. Yeah, I've seen the improvement even in your grammar, a little bit of your grammar. And we sat down with him. And I started sharing out the pain that I was in within my heart. Was stuck within my heart. The kind of the words that I was hearing back at home. And I told him, it's like at home I'm not getting the words that you're telling me. It's like I'm not finding the words. It's like it's like at home, there's nobody who is telling me you have done it. There's nobody who is telling me you can do it. There's nobody. It's like I told my father about my marks, and he told me a man is not supposed to get this kind of marks and stop being happy and excited. And he told me, my son, again he's calling me that.
Okay. Wow.
Again he's calling me my son. I don't know what he saw, but he called me again, my son. Remember this and listen to my words. Do not listen to your father. Do not listen to that man. And in this, it was in terms of don't meditate on what he's saying.
Yes.
Not exactly or disobey him, but do not take those words in. They will destroy you. They are killing you. They are destroying you from within. And so he told me, do not listen to that man. The words that he's telling you is destroying you, just killing you from within. Listen to me.
Listen to me.
Listen to me. And my heart was transferred from this to this.
Wow.
But even though I was transferred that way, I'm still going back in that environment.
Yeah, that's where you are living.
So it's like in this environment I'm being pulled up, but this one I'm being pulled down. Just like I said previously. I could not really explain it out. It was really, really painful. And I will tell the viewers that the next time we will continue from this story. And remember to subscribe. Remember to comment. Remember to go into our description and check our details over there. And continue the story. God bless you.